I have already done my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Soft Brown, and I have already primed my eyes with the Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm using the color Racy from the Oola Lace palette and gently pushing it back and forth on my lid. I'm using a blending brush in order to just make enough color to show. After that, I get a clean brush and I just smooth out so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with Magnetic Appeal, and this is a highlight. I'm going to be using this on my eyebrow bone just to give it a hint of glow. The reason that I chose a golden highlight was because I noticed that her lids looked gold instead of somewhat light, so I'm going in with a golden color. After that, I go in with the matte brown again and just make sure that the crease is somewhat showing. Now I go in with Mika Cosmetics Shimmer Powder in the color 17 Bronze. I absolutely love this shimmer, so I decided to dip it and then add Fix Plus, and I just gently tap it until I get the desired amount. And this color is gorgeous. I can't explain it. You need this color in your life. Once this is done, I go back again with the matte brown, which is the color Racy, and again I just go in to not lose that crease. And there you go. Next, for the corners of our eyes, we're going to be using a highlight, and my choice is going to be the color Soft and Gentle. I absolutely love this highlight and I will forever and ever repurchase it. After that, I go and just add a little bit of Soft and Gentle below my eyebrow bone. Now I'm going to be curling my eyelashes to give it a base for our lashes, and voila! Now to hide those lashes, what I'm going to be doing is I'm getting the color Black by NYX, and I add a little bit of Fix Plus just to make that little line a little bit less subtle. I notice when I do this, it's a little bit less obvious that you're wearing lashes, and it connects the band together with your lids. And that's it. Now we're going to be using the same shimmer and applying Fix Plus and adding it below our eyes. After that, we're going to go in with mascara, and obviously you can use the mascara of your choice. I'm just using the one that I have currently, and I'm blending my lashes and adding it below my lashes. And those are our eyes. I love, love, love this eye makeup. Now for our primer, I'm using the PORE Vanisher by L'Oreal and then applying it on anywhere that I need it. For my foundation, I'm going in with True Match, like always, Obsession, and then I'm blending it together with my damp beauty blender. For a very heavy contour, I am going to be using this NC50 foundation by MAC, and this brush that you see me using is an actual painting brush. And I'm using this to carve my cheekbone area and create a very, very, very heavy contour. Of course, you guys, this is used during, I want to say, a special occasion or preferably at night, just because of how much makeup is being applied. I don't suggest it on an everyday basis, but like we all know, Adrienne Bailon is actually having her contour, especially around her nose area. She really, really likes a heavy contour, so that's what I'm doing here. Now that that's ready, I'm going to be blending this with a beauty blender, And this process, you need to be very, very careful so that it's blended correctly. If you don't actually do it right, it might look very, very patchy and you will have very dark areas instead of areas that should have some shadow. So make sure to do this very, very gently and take your time. Of course, I'm fast forwarding it just a teeny bit just so that you guys get the idea. And this is how the contouring is coming out so far. Now I'm going to go in with my Prep and Prime pen in the color Bright Forecast. This actually suits my color the best during the summer just because I'm a little bit darker. I can pull off Light Boost, but that's usually in the winter. To make sure nothing creases, I'm going to be using my Pro Longwear Concealer in a really light color as well as my Bright Forecast color. Just because I'm very, very addicted to making sure that my under eye does not crease. So I always prepare for that, and I use my Pro Longwear Concealer. I am blending everything with my Beauty Blender. Now to prevent creasing and to create more highlights, I'm using the color Banana by Anastasia Beverly Hills, their original contour kit. And I always do this step. It's just a habit, I believe. But I do believe that you should put a powder in order to prevent creasing. The color that you see me using here is the color Blunt by MAC. And I am using a very, very, very deep blush to contour my cheeks. This is the powdered version. You absolutely can stop and just do the contouring with a liquid, but I like to go in to do both so that it's tight and so that it lasts all night. This is usually what I do. I don't stick to one, I do both. Now to prevent any creases, I go in and just blend everything completely together. We want to make sure that there's no harsh lines, that everything's blended together, or that contour is gonna look very bad. I go in with the color Blunt with this Morph brush, and I'm gonna be contouring my nose with this very, very deep blush because I notice Adrienne Bailon loves to contour her nose severely. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Make sure that when you're contouring your nose, that area that I pointed to, try to make it very light or keep it light. And we're officially done with the contouring. This is how it looks like, and I hope you guys learned some skills with contouring. Now we're gonna go in with the color Pinch Me by MAC, and I'm using this as a very, very subtle amount of blush. I really wanted a little bit of cheeky area that's pink. Since she did not have that much blush, it looked like it was just bronzer. So that's what I'm doing right here. And we're completely done with our face. Now we're ready for our lips, and her lips were extremely nude. I'm using the lip liner Stripped Down by MAC, and you guys know this is my absolute favorite currently. And I will be using the color Myth by MAC. Now after my little small show that I showed you, we're applying the color Myth by MAC. And afterwards, I'm lining it up again just to make sure that I have my lips lined up. And then I go in with a clear lip gloss. I had no idea, you guys, that this was a lip plumper, so it was burning. And there you go, we're done. One last thing though, I added Soft and Gentle by MAC in the center since I noticed she had a glow. And that's basically it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.